Okay, so it's about 6:30 in the morning. The sun is rising. 6:30, 6:45. Sun's rising to our right side. We're on the highway. We are on the 2024 Ducati Monster. So it's the Desmodromic Ducati Monster with the Testosteretta, I think I said that right, 11 degree V-twin engine for Ducati because it's 90 degrees, the L-twin engine. And this bike makes about 111 bhp with a 937cc Testosteretta 11 degree V-twin engine. So 111 bhp on a bike that weighs, I think the wet weight on it is about 175 kilograms, around that much. So the dry weight is 160 something. And the most beautiful thing about this bike is the seat height, which is I think about 830 mm, which is really short. So for short riders, I think this bike makes a lot of sense. I could flat foot with both my legs on this bike and stand up, and there was like at least a foot of space between my inseam, the bottom of my pants to the seat. So all in all, a very interesting machine, and the reason we are riding it today is again a big shout out to VST Ducati, Aaron and Gaurav, who showed up on Valentine's Day with my Valentine's date, which is this Monster, and kind of left it with me to ride out and basically try out. So we'll see how it goes. What an amazing bike. My god. So this bike has amazing low end torque. You can cruise at about 80 in fifth gear with zero effort. Again, because of the Testosteretta 11 degree engine and the Desmodromic valve system, it kind of, I think, eliminates all of the vibrations that you would get, especially in higher RPMs. So the Desmodromic engine, again, the valve system is something that most Ducati performance bikes have, and that's to have that in higher RPMs, it kind of ensures that you don't get any valve float. So there's a traditional valve spring that is used in other I would say valve systems, but in this one that is eliminated completely. That's what the Desmodromic valve system is. Very precise valve timing and higher rev limits, and what that amounts to is better performance, like extremely good performance. So again, it's a Ducati, so performance is always going to be good, and I think Ducati is trying very hard to use its already amazing engines to make very light motorcycle. So the best thing about this bike is they've shaved off a lot of weight on it, 165 kilos odd, which is really light for a 937cc machine. I was joking and I was saying it feels like a scooter to ride, because you can just scooter. yeah, amazing day to try this bike out. Amazing roads. And we are crossing the beautiful lake now, riding what looks like almost through it. And again, the sun's still on its way up, and the colors around reflecting off of the lake is. This is really beautiful. Just take it all in. So quite a nimble bike, a tiny bike, very small bike. But it goes, it really goes. People celebrating Valentine's Day, taking pictures on the lake. Happy couples all around. You can also see the moon up ahead, setting. Okay, so I think we're hitting the curves now. So if you see the map on the screen, the curvy roads are starting now. This bike's done pretty well. I mean, the brakes are, again, amazing. So these have the Brembo M432 monoblocks. So it's a 320 semi-floating disc in front and a 245 disc. So in front it's a 4 piston caliper, and at the back it's 2 pistons. And again, cornering ABS on both the brakes. It's riding on 17-inch alloy wheels. And same tires that I run on the Pani. So it's got the Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3s, which of course are amazing. I think the best when it comes to grip and stability. And it's taking these curves so well. Don't have to shift too much, just stay in gear and just use the accelerator and the compression. Sometimes just touch on the brake to straighten up the bike again and just keep going. Amazing bike. Smoke on my face. Yeah. But yeah, it's just taking up these corners or these curves so easily. You don't even have to slow down. The bike just does its thing, and it's more to do with the tires, I feel, which are such a perfect setup on this kind of a machine. Just easy riding. Again, when I say easy riding, I would not advise new riders to get this bike. 111 bhp on a 937cc bike isn't the best for new riders, but for experienced riders, this is definitely a fun toy to just play around with. The bike will go if you want it to go, but it's not very difficult. Unlike the Pani, which just wants to go, this you can keep at low speeds. So it's a street bike, more or less, rather than a track weapon. I'm sure it'll do amazing in a track as well, but the street is where it makes sense to have something like this. So we went to the lake, chilled for almost an hour there. Sun's up, and we're on the way back. Took a few videos of the lake. Put some of it in here. But we're on the way back, and again, this road on the lake and through the forests is again perfect. Perfect Valentine's Day date with the Monster. But yeah, very smooth bike. Don't have to think about it. Start it up, just keep going. Enough power to get you there. And the seat is low and really comfortable. Again, maybe I'm used to extremely uncomfortable seats, but this one is one of the good ones from Ducati. Not too good on these roads. A little bad for the bumps, but tighter suspension, so I think that's expected. So again, can cruise along with traffic. It's not like, I would say, a Hyper or the Panigales where you're uncomfortable at lower speeds. You can keep going. I wish this car would let me pass. I've been behind it for some time, but I've been blinking at it and tipping, but he doesn't seem to want to let me pass. Turn in, and then maybe I'll try and overtake. But yeah, so I can just overtake anytime I want to with this, but again, taking it slow. No, I think we can go. Let's go. Easy, but it's okay. We need to slow down. It picks up really fast. You can do illegal numbers very fast. Okay, slow down. Get back to speed limit. So extremely easy. So well, on the way back home, almost there. It's been a beautiful day, beautiful Valentine's Day, perfect date. Having a Ducati for a date is always memorable. So yeah, Valentine's 2025 done right. Highway cruising is also very easy on this thing. Wind resistance is very bad. There's no wind protection. The wind is hitting me on my face and chest. But again, it's not an adventure bike, so it'll look horrible if you put a windscreen on it. So I would just not do high speeds and long highway rides on it. This is a city bike. It's meant for the city to get to places quickly. So that sums up my Valentine's Day for 2025. I wish everyone an amazing year ahead till next year's Valentine's Day. And again, celebrate each occasion. And Just explore and enjoy life. Life is good. Okay, thank you everyone.